Welcome to the DJ Insider Podcast, sponsored by Amplified Events.
It's the only podcast where we break down insider information from our weddings, experience, and advice from over 15 years in the wedding industry.
We're your hosts. I'm Mike Kane, owner of Amplified Events.
And I'm Joe Obamani, the general manager of Amplified Events.
Let's get into it.
We're back.
We at it again.
How we doing?
Dude, great. I just came off a triple header.
Oh, my.
Which sounds exhausting, except they were all fantastic.
Good. Yeah.
And it also was tiring.
Yes. However, it is much more rewarding when the tiring weekend is like 9.5s or whatever it was and above. It makes it definitely a lot better than if you have a dragging one.
Yeah. So we
Tell
had,
me about them.
Friday we did a private event for the Barker Mansion in Michigan City. The family of the original owners was all there. They were dedicating a railcar museum, ribbon cutting. And they were giving away a kind of prize from like dedication to the city, that kind of thing, honorable stuff. And they just had us for 2 hours of kind of basically needed some mics and some lighting and some cocktail music.
Yeah.
And so fun. I think they're going to have us back this fall for, I think they want to do like an ABBA Dancing Queen, Mamma Mia kind of thing.
Fun, yeah.
So hopefully they have us back. But so much fun. Good times.
Sounds like a good gig.
Super
good short
chill
gig on a Friday, too. Little 2-hour thing.
Yeah. Super easy.
And then Saturday,
I was at...
Not as easy.
Not as easy. A little bit more work. The most stressful part was the maid of honor. Instead of a speech, she had a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, interesting.
So
okay.
they kind of found out like a week or two before, so we had to rent. Well, they rented from us. I already didn't have to rent. I just had to make sure it was working, projector and screen to play her presentation and make that all flow. And I got wireless HDMI cable.
Oh, nice. How'd that work?
And an HDMI to USB-C converter. It worked. It
Gotta
worked.
get all of the...
It worked exactly as it was supposed to. So sounded great, looked great.
How far was it? Like the wireless?
I think it says 165 feet.
Oh, cool.
We had it. It was about 5 feet away.
Yeah,
but I just easier cabling. Yeah. I didn't want a whole cable. We just had the power. But yeah, worked out. And then
Where was that wedding?
Wicker Park.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in Highlands. So much fun.
Nice.
The I would say 9.5 out of 10.
Huge.
Yeah, great dance floor, great party. A couple gave me like 43 songs and said, mostly stick to our list early in the night. Later in the night we can do requests. But the groom bride, just super appreciative, super easy.
Yeah.
Just party and floor, great dancers, good times.
Good.
We did have an issue later in the night. This girl came up giving total brat vibes, just like like very entitled. She was requesting some songs. No problem. We go to download them on, we just did a on-the-fly Spotify, download so it's available offline.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not going to buy the song.
I'm never going to play the song again. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheetah Print, and there's some other ones,
Also, Serato's made it very difficult to do that, to just like download a song from Apple Music and to just add it during. You have to do it from the YouTube to MP3, drag it to prepare. It's like a whole thing now. So it's not easy. Spotify was the easier option. Anyway.
Yeah. So I'm like literally typing in, and she's like, "Oh, you use Serato to DJ? You're not a real DJ?" I go, "No, not a Serato. I use Spotify." I go, "No, I use Spotify for like a playlist and for a." She's like, "I DJ," and then she literally grabs my computer, turns it towards her, and tries to hit the power button. I'm like, "What are you doing? Don't touch! Don't touch!" I like literally almost smacked her hand. I'm like, "Don't touch! No! Like, what do you want? Like, we'll try to work it in." Like, and her boyfriend had a couple songs. We played those, but like just. Super entitled, super weird. That was the weirdest thing. Everyone else was super cool. We had a ton of other requests that night that we played most of them. Like, it went really well. It was an epic dance floor, but just don't touch.
Please don't touch my computer. That's like.
And then she came up and requested another song, and she goes, "There's similar BPMs," and I was just like, it felt like what she was trying to do was be like talk shop with me,
right?
That like
I know my job more than you know your job. I can tell.
Yes.
I don't even need to look at the songs, and I know it's a similar BPM. So how about you just do it now? Because that's what I would.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it was so
That's
weird.
crazy.
Like
that's just. I don't care that you're another DJ. I'm the DJ tonight.
Certainly,
right?
if she was another DJ, like, do better.
And like a respectful DJ.
Do better. You understand. If you're a real DJ and you're working every weekend,
do better.
You understand what it's like to have, like, she was the only rude person.
And if it's a technical thing and there's actual advice you can help me on, I'm very much so open to that.
No, what it was to me.
This is not that. This is very much so not
What
that.
it felt like to me is she knew some rudimentary terms about DJing and was trying to, like, work them in so that I would, like, trust her and to guarantee I would play her song.
Right.
Oh, I understand. I DJ. And it was like she was big boy in me, like, just like, oh, you gotta play my stuff because I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
And they're similar BPM, so there's no reason you shouldn't play it. And, you know, and I was just like, I don't know, if you were a real DJ, you wouldn't be acting like this and you wouldn't be forcing your stuff through. And definitely not be touching other people's gear.
Definitely not that. Yeah.
Dude, you know, do better. If you're a real DJ, then do better.
Do better. Yeah.
Doubt that she's working every weekend doing this.
No. Twice a year.
Yeah.
Twice a year DJ.
Certainly not weddings. maybe clubs, maybe, I don't know. Just
maybe
disrespectful. But I didn't say anything to the couple. I don't even, you know, I don't think to listen to this. I didn't want him to know. I'm not dropping any names, but that was lame. That was lame.
No, that is super lame. Yeah, no.
I almost smacked a hand.
Touch my computer? Get out of here.
Because she literally almost turned off the computer, like powered down in the middle of the dance set. Just like power button.
Get on the mic. Everybody boo. And she just turned off the computer. Literally everybody point at her and boo.
Dude, what I almost was going to do was like, oh, you DJ? Okay, good. I just closed my laptop. Hey, she doesn't think I'm doing a good job. She's going to take over.
She's good. She's
got her equipment. She's got her laptop. She's got you guys. See ya. Thanks for a great night. She's got it. She doesn't like what I'm doing, so I'm going to let her DJ take over, guys.
Yeah, no, she's definitely got it handled.
I wanted to do that so bad. I was never going to do that, but that would be so sick.
She was a good DJ. The couple, knowing a DJ that they invited to their wedding, they would have just asked her to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
I DJ'd my best friend's wedding, and I was a groomsman in the wedding. Like, I was in the wedding, and I still DJ'd. If you're that good of a DJ, they're gonna ask you to DJ anyway. What were you doing as a guest there if you're such a good DJ? They hired someone else because you're not a professional.
Yeah, almost like they did that.
It's almost like they did that. Interesting.
And they... It's almost like I was being paid to be there, and then I had met with the couple several times, and they told me what they wanted and didn't want. And I was managing a dance floor while dealing with this woman, like mixing music. And I should say girl. She was all of 20, 26, 24. She's very young, but very rude and entitled, very bratty. Just like, why would you play my song? It's me we're talking about. Like, that was kind of the energy she was giving. But yeah, when she started to touch my laptop,
nope, this is where I draw the line.
Bro.
Terrible.
Other than that, great night. In spite of her best efforts, she didn't derail a great night.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, County Line Orchard, beautiful weather. It's kind of warm, windy. Tested out some new DJI minis, mics. They were great, especially with the wind. They really held up.
Yeah, better than what we've been using.
Yeah. Kind of conservative, religious couple, but like... And the guests were too, but dancers, man, they went nuts.
Yeah,
we had just the perfect.
Those couples need it.
Yeah,
because they're so tightly wound during the week that they had the time to let loose and have a good time.
It definitely felt that way. Like everybody was dancing, going crazy. Yeah. We had a perfect. I found out night of that from the photographer that they wanted to do a glow stick send off with the.
Okay. Yeah.
And so a couple songs prior to that, we got the glow sticks going. And then they came up randomly, and so I just blended it in seamlessly with like Firework by Katy Perry, which was also on their list. Got everybody who was just going nuts on the dance floor to head outside. We were doing Shut Up and Dance, Chartbusters, and then just blend in Katy Perry, and then make the announcement, everyone outside, quick tunnel, then back inside for a quick photo. Then I just dropped it, Let It Go. Awesome. Tonight, and they go out. It was kind of perfect. They come right back in. Of course, we put some Fireball on the ass.
Of course.
And everybody's dancing, going nuts. So
I give them the Fireball.
Another solid 9.5.
Good, man. Sounds like a great
parents. The parents on the second one Sunday shook my hand. They came up, shook my hand. There, thank you. So
that's really nice.
How about yourself?
Mine was good. I think I just had one. Maybe I had two. No, I think I just had one. I'm trying to think back, but no, I think I just had one this weekend. I was at Sandy Pines. Oh my gosh, yeah. Sandy Pines. Worked with Trisha. She's fantastic to work with. Gave me a hug when I got there. Like, it's always such a joy to work over there. But couple was just great. They were so funny. Like, it was kind of hard to tell how the crowd was responding early on. Like they definitely were a crowd that needed some drinks in that. And at Sandy Pines, it's a little lighter. Like we need the sun to go down a little bit, just because it is an outdoor venue. And then once they had that and some drinks, then they were having such a fun time. The bride gave me one note and she said, no one else can have the microphone, but my dad's going to ask for it. Give it to him. Like he needs it. Like he's going to perform and everybody loves it. Like he's going to do it. Give him the mic. So I was like, okay, let's do it. It sounds fun. Like usually this doesn't work. There were several things that we did that most of the time on paper do not work. Like giving the mic out to people to sing songs or playing the same song multiple times. That's what this couple wanted. And they were so happy. They texted me the next day. Like, thank you so much for making our day so special. Like they were so appreciative and thankful and such a joy to work with. But we gave the dad the microphone to Sippin' on Fire by Florida Georgia Line. All the groomsmen, the groom all came up, all got in like a circle, and we're just like passing the mic off to each other, like screaming into the mic. They did it. We did the song. They're like, okay. At 9:30, we need to do it again. One more. So then we do it again at 9:30. Round. It's even louder this time. The dad's like, okay, wait. You need to do like Ice Ice Baby for the groom. Like I'm mixing a couple songs. It like mixes well into Ice Ice Baby. It's perfect. The groom turns around instantly when he hears the dun, 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 dun. He turns instantly and he's like, like gimme. And I hand him the mic, like literally hand him the mic. And he does the full first verse of Ice Ice Baby. Super funny. I mix out. The dad's like, okay. Daughter, she loves super bass. I mix into super bass a couple songs later. She turns around instantly. Gimme. Grabs the mic, sings super bass. And then after that, they're like, we need to do Sippin' on Fire one more time. Like, what about Last Dance? Did they give you Last Dance? I was like, no, we can do that. So we did it for Last Dance as well. And it was so loud and fun. And everyone was just like swinging along, singing into the mic. It sounded like shit. Like it was hilarious. I turned down the highs as much as I could. So the actual vocals were down.
Yeah.
I didn't want to turn them off. So they still had a backtrack. But I turned the vocals down as much as I could and just let them belt into the mic. And it was so much fun.
Then people aren't like, who's strangling a cat?
Yeah. It was just such a fun night. They were so high energy all night and just such a joy to be around. Food was good. Cole was great.
You guys said, I want to say 11 out of 10 is what you said?
11. Yeah, dude. Just so much fun. Like, and it was because of, we only gave it an 11 out of 10 was because it was so strange how playing the same song usually 2 times, 3 times.
It's a rule. You don't do
it, and you never give the mic out to people.
Yeah.
Like just to sing. Like we don't do karaoke.
That's another rule.
If they want to do like another speech, even we're hesitant to hand the mic out, but we don't do karaoke. But for those 2 things working so well and everybody being fully into it, 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah. I love that. And it really brings up a really interesting discussion topic of like times that you've, like, what are the rules, like the basic rules of DJing? And then when is it okay to break those rules? And then here's the other thing, the advice to couples, because lately when I've been on these calls with some of these couples, I'm like, because I was on a call last night with a couple and I'm like, I gotta speak up here. Because like I can't, I gotta educate. I have to, in my experience, I'm gonna do it humbly. I'm not gonna insult them,
right? But
I want to let them know that I have concerns about what they're doing, because they were talking about basically doing the shoe game during dancing, and I'm like, what? No. So that'd be like rule number 1.
And that's like the first thing that came to my mind was also something that happened last week. It's like opening the dance floor immediately, high energy song, and then killing it to do another event. Like whether that's right away or in 10 minutes. If you wait an hour and then do like a bouquet toss, that's fine. That's
short interruption, short break.
Short interruption. But we immediately opened up the dance floor, and immediately following, we had a guest come up and was like, hey, I made this beautiful piece of art for the couple. I'd love to present it to them. When's a good time to do that? And I straight up told him, We should have done that during dinner.
The answer is never.
The answer was 30 minutes ago.
Privately to the
Privately
couple.
or 30 minutes ago, if that's something that you wanted to do. He's like, no, we have to do it. So then I go up to the couple and I'm like, hey, your uncle, he brought this piece of art. He really wants to show it off to you guys. I know we just opened dance floor. Is that something you want to do right now? Yeah. Let's do it before we kind of get into it, which I think is why it kind of took a little longer for the dance floor to kick off, was because we went really hard. Everybody was out there, anniversary dance, opened the dance floor, and then killed it immediately.
Hey guys, there's some art that's been done.
And it was in the center of the dance.
Everyone stopped having fun
in the center of the dance floor and set the art out. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful art, but we should have done that during dinner if it was that important. He connected with me before the wedding. Like, I talked to this guy for 20 minutes. He came up and was talking about the booth and traveling here, and it was great. But why not mention it during that time if it was so important? I would have happily thrown that in.
A lot of ways to do this.
A lot of ways
if they had communicated with us.
Exactly.
But once we've opened up the dance floor, it's like, now
I don't want to kill it now. Which shoe game during is like a long event.
Bro, and it's just a couple. No one else could be on the dance floor. There's no like dancing going on. It's not the move. It's not the move.
I agree. If we want to do it, like, let's do it right at the end of dinner or something when everyone's still seated right before we open up the dance floor, but let's not do it after we open dance floor. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I would say that's kind of rule number one of DJing is like, don't intentionally kill the vibe. Don't kill the mood. Don't kill the energy unless you absolutely have to.
If people aren't leaving the dance floor and there's 200 people out there, there's no need to play a slow song.
We're going to slow it down.
There's no need to play a slow song. Keep the energy
We've got
moving.
a surprise speech.
When you see people leaving, then play your slow song. Or you see a lull. You see people just standing there drinking beers. They're not dancing anymore because they've been exhausted. Then play your slow song.
Yeah, you see a break in energy, then fine. There's a spot there to
Make
do
the
that.
switch. Take the switch of the energy and flow with
But
that.
you and I have both done those weddings where there is no break. People just rage. And
last weekend, we didn't do a slow song. The weekend before that, the couple told me they didn't even want a slow song because they were doing an anniversary dance. That's their time for a slow song.
Yeah.
That's it. We're doing 2 slow songs. We're doing 6 minutes of anniversary dance. And that's it.
That's it.
We're doing no more slow songs.
Yeah.
And that's fun. Like, I love doing weddings like that.
Yeah. That was my Saturday one. It was like, stick to our stuff early in the night. Guest requests are okay later in the night. But we don't want slows. We don't want line dances. We just want our stuff. And I did. And they wanted me to mash them up and take out the vocals. And I was just goofing around with stems all night. They loved it. It was like, this is exactly what I wanted.
Good.
It was so sick. It was so sick. Literally, the groom just very super gracious came up and said, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I was blown away. But yeah, that's rule number, don't break the energy.
Do not kill the energy.
What's another common like DJ wedding rule? Definitely don't play a song twice.
Don't play a song twice. Like, there's always that nuance, right? If the couple comes in and they ask for it again, like, there's times where it makes sense. Like the other day, they all were singing along. It was like their thing to this song, which I found out after. The bride came up to me and was like, you guys should have seen the bachelor party trip. Like, they would not shut the hell up with this song. Like, it was every 20 minutes. When we finished playing it as the last dance, they said, one more time. On the way out, everybody was singing it. They love this song. It's like a meme for them. And it's so funny. And they have this love and memory around it that, you know what? Even though we did play it and it like kind of as a joke, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. In 20 years, they're going to remember that song. When that song comes on the radio, if it randomly scrolls through on their iTunes library, they're going to remember that wedding because of that.
Yes.
And that's important. Like, those are the memories that I love to build with my couples. Because I'll think about that wedding every time I hear Sippin' on Fire. I didn't even know that song by Florida Georgia Line. I had no idea.
Yes.
But now I added it to my country playlist. So thank you guys for that.
And it might only work then, but I'm so glad it works then.
Right.
You know? Right. But that's a time to break the rules. The next one is, which also came up yours, don't give anyone the mic.
Anybody the mic unless it's scheduled. Don't ever hand out the mic. Hey, I'm the aunt of the bride. I just want to share a few words. I don't care. She didn't tell me that. She gave me a list of 4 people that are scheduled to speak. I don't know what you're going to say. They don't know what you're going to say. Most of the time, they may not even want you to speak.
Yeah.
And there's also times where, which I think is also a no-go, but this isn't my call. This is something I like to try and warn my couples against, is to don't, after your welcome speech or whatever speech you do, don't invite anyone to speak. Because I've had that several times. Hey, anybody who wants to say a few words, like, come on up, grab the mic. Anybody in the room. It's going to go on forever, and it's going to be awkward. It's going to be weird, and we can always like try and play some light music in between, but oftentimes it's like going one, going next. And then like someone like, oh, okay, I'll go up.
Well, they asked.
So I'm here. And it's something so inappropriate or stupid or literally like that. It's like, well, they told me to come up and I didn't want it to end yet. So I understand the sentiment behind like letting anybody speak, but maybe just even if you want 10 people to speak, I'm not going to yuck your yum, but just give those 10 people a little bit of a warning. Give them a 6-hour warning. Hey,
yes.
Later in the evening, I'd love for you to say a few words. That's it.
And a few words is 30 seconds.
30 seconds of content. We don't need anything else.
A paragraph.
If that's how many people you want to speak, like, that's cool, but like that's also something I don't want you to do. But if it is what you want, like, keep them short, let them know. Don't just let anybody do anything.
Yeah. Schedule
your things. Like, let's have an order of things. That's what I tell my couples too, is often like, I don't need a timeline usually. It'd be nice to have a general timeline, but I need an order of how you want to do things, because often the day is going to get off track. But if I have before dinner, you want to do your first dance and cake cutting, and after dinner, you want to do your parent dances and this, most of the time that's more important than me going off the rigid 7:15. We're going to do this 7:23. We're going to just give me the order. That's very acceptable.
That's kind of rule number 4. Don't interrupt the flow.
Right.
Like, even, of course, number 1 is don't interrupt the vibe of dancing and DJing. If you already have dance floor going, don't interrupt it unless it's absolutely necessary. I would say number 4 is like, don't interrupt the flow. Like, if you have a good flow to the evening, it's a natural time to have the speeches now, or the cake now, or the first dances now. Or if you're doing shoe game, do it at a point in the night in the timeline that makes natural sense. People are enjoying their desserts. They're not ready to dance yet. So now's a good time to do an icebreaker style game, which is entertaining to watch, but the couple's already been fed. They got fed first. Like, now they're doing a fun thing. That's the time to do that.
That is the best time to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, keep enjoying your dinners. We're going to do something special. That is the best time to do it. Let the couple eat really fast. Let everyone else still have their food and have them on the center of the dance floor.
Yeah. What are other rules? I have a couple others, but I want to see if you had any just like common DJ things that we see again and again. Eventually we'll write a book, but
really, I mean, this is just a common courtesy one, but really just bite your tongue. Like there's going to be times where you and a coordinator or photographer or this person or that person don't mesh, but let it go.
Go with the flow.
Just go with the flow that day. It really doesn't matter unless they're like really offending you personally and your moral beliefs and your moral standpoint and your codes. That's a different thing if they're offending you personally. But like, if it's just like something happens, or like, you have to learn to let it go. Like, or a guest comes up and says something shitty to you, like, you can't respond negatively. Just keep that smile on your face, throw a great rest of your party, and let it be. Like, you're going to have it happen again. There's going to be weddings where it doesn't happen and nobody comes up to you and it's the breeziest wedding ever. You're going to have times where there's 10 rude guests, and just treat them the same. Try and have the same attitude the entire time. Because if you praise the good ones too much, you'll really start to hate the negative ones. And if you really dwell on the negative ones, you won't find those really positive ones, because you're just so focused on the little negative things that are going wrong and you're fixating on them. You really got to be in that middle ground of thought. Like, it's very important. It's very serious. I need to stay on schedule. I need to stay on track. But also, shit happens and we're working with people. Yeah. People are so unpredictable, and you can't make anyone do anything or speed up a timeline or speed up dinner, or there's so many things that are out of your control day of, that you really have to just go with the flow and really don't respond negatively.
Yeah, totally agree. I have on the microphone, a good rule is be heard. but not overbearing.
Yes.
You know, keep the announcement simple, energetic, and clear. You don't want to be on the mic constantly as a DJ.
Slow down.
Yeah.
You don't have to speak so fast. Like I've heard some DJs just get the announcement out because of nerves or anxiety or whatever it is, but also let people hear you clearly. Like that's a big part of it, is clearly.
I've been slowing down. I've been going slower than I feel comfortable talking lately when I'm doing announcements, when I'm doing intros, just to make sure I'm getting through to everybody.
Yes.
Sometimes I go, everyone hear me okay? You know,
how we doing tonight? Yeah.
We already kind of talked about managing the flow, but the big rule of the DJing is you got to vet the guest requests.
Yeah. Absolutely. I always tell my couples that too. Like I always take requests with a grain of salt. Like if we're jamming to Kesha and Pitbull and someone requests a slow song from the 70s, I'm probably not going to play that slow song, especially right now. Like it's just not going to happen unless it's you guys. Like then I'll whatever you guys want to do, we'll do it. But like really, I'm not. Yeah, read that. There's going to be guests that come up to you. Hey, I just spoke to the groom. He wants to hear this song. Really? Because the groom is out taking pictures and he has been for an hour. Like,
why is you lying?
That's not true. But there's times where it's like the father of the bride the other day. Like, you need to play this song, that song. He was someone who knew them very well, and I could vet that early on. Like,
you clocked it right away.
Right away, because they also wanted him to sing, and like they have that type of relationship. Like they have a very music-oriented relationship, I can tell. So it was fun. Like they very much so knew each other, and I could take those requests very strongly. Those most likely were going to hit if they were from the father of the bride, because he knew them very well.
Yeah, and we use that club analogy of like that. If your wedding is a club, there's a bouncer outside that's not letting people in unless they're VIPs or they're going to add to the party in some way. And just like the DJ inside the club, they're not going to play a song unless it's from a VIP or it's going to add to the party. We're vetting. No, you can come in, not your friend. Whoa,
buddy. No, your friend's song sucks. But your song.
I look at it as that's what they're paying us for. That's what they want. They should trust this. That's why they pay an expert to do that. A professional person who's got lots of experience knowing what works, what doesn't work, to be like,
or else they would pay their friend.
Maybe Weird Al can't do everything.
Maybe
you know,
you can do a lot. But
I was like, this doesn't align with anything I've learned about the couple.
Yeah,
you know, like, and anything I've seen respond from the crowd tonight, anything I've seen respond in my years of DJing other dance floors. This kind of thing usually doesn't work, and so then I'm gonna go ask, are you sure you want this?
I worked with this one couple a few weeks ago that was also an 11 out of 10 wedding that they had a lot of line dances. They loved line dances, a lot of country line dances. Like they were definitely fans of, what's that one place? DC's Country Junction. Ooh. Like you could tell, like everybody there wanted a country line dance and it was super fun. But then this one guest came up and was like, are we going to do any like boots on the ground? And I'm like, they gave me like 15 line dances and that's not one of them, but let me see. Like it kind of sounded fun. Like, let me see. And this is a time where I was like, they like line dances. They'll probably like it. And I play this boots on, and everybody clears the dance. They did not like this one. And the one woman that's like, come on, you guys don't know this? It's like the one woman out there that requested the song. And at least she was out there, thank God. But it's like 4 friends around her, like, just like, we don't know it.
Turns out we won't be doing any boots on the ground stuff.
So, unfortunately, I'm not going to take any more requests from you. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Dude, I totally forgot. That reminds me, a couple weeks ago, we had a woman come up to us requesting songs. And, we're not going to take requests, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, come on, don't be like that. And I go, don't be like what? Do my job? Come on. She recognizes we're the bouncer of the requests. And they're like, the couple basically said no requests. Like, no, and like, we played the bride's dad song. You know, like there was things we did let through because it made sense. And it did align with what the couple said they wanted. But like, yeah, she was just a rando person. Don't be like that.
Don't be like that.
I was like, don't be like what? Doing my job? No, come on.
And even when people aren't like a lot of couples I've been working with this year don't want requests, which is great.
I think that's the move.
It really helps. We can stick to your music, but they're also allowing me some freedom to like throw the stuff that I would know works in there, but not take guest requests. But oftentimes it's also like, well, I'm not taking guest requests today, but what were you thinking?
That's it. That's it. Who you with? You know someone in there?
Well, what are you thinking? Like maybe I can, if it works with what I was gonna do, like maybe I just wasn't thinking of that song yet, or like maybe it's just a Pitbull song that they want to hear. That's definitely gonna work. Like those types of requests are harmless.
Yes.
Because there's a strong likelihood of me doing something like that anyway, if it's not on the playlist. And it's like, can you do hotel room service? It's like, most likely, yeah. Can you do Mr. Brightside? Yes. Can you do a different Pitbull song I forgot the name of? Thank you. Yes. Like I forgot, and now I need a song. Like this actually
that does
works out
fit
great.
with the
and
vibe.
It fits perfect. But no, we're not taking requests unless you got some sauce. Like that really does fit. Like
I'm gonna start telling couples, picture me as your bouncer for your music.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let people, the VIPs. I'm gonna let people like, oh yeah, no, you belong. Let's go. Yeah. We got a table right for you in there.
Because even then, it's all
skip the line.
I talked to a lot of couples. It's like, oh, we don't want anybody like bought our best man and maid of honor. It's like we can do that too. Like, give me your people as long as I can spot who's who.
That's it.
That's fine.
That's it. Everyone else got to wait in line. You got to wait outside.
Get back
behind the stanchion, please.
Turn the snow machine on. Make it extra cold while they wait.
My girlfriend's in there.
Sorry.
A lot of people's girlfriends are in there, buddy.
Well, you're out here. Sorry.
No, but that's literally that's the big part of the job is that like we're there to throw a great party for these people. And we can't do that if it's being impeded constantly. And we're giving into just any random music terrorist that comes in and I want to hear this song. I don't care if it ruins the night because I want to hear it. I'm gonna turn off your laptop if you.
Insane. Insane. I would have been so upset.
Dude, I was so mad.
I would have been so upset.
I was so mad. I'm about to slap hands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, I don't have too much else, man.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
All right. See you at your wedding.
See you at your wedding.
Thanks for listening.